In an interview with the Saudi state-owned broadcaster Al-Arabiya on Sunday, Syria's de facto leader Ahmed al-Sharaa said that holding elections in Syria could take up to 4 years. This is the first time he has commented on a possible electoral timetable since Bashar al-Assad was ousted earlier this month.
We need a long time. The statistics is not an easy thing. Without this, the electoral process will be dishonest. Any electoral process without accurate statistics on the number of voters and those who will participate in the elections, how will we know that the people voted and chose correctly? So you need to prepare the infrastructure before we go to the elections.
Al-Sharaa said this process would involve drafting a new constitution.
Drafting a new constitution or constitutional amendment needs a long time, needs experts. It may take 2 years, 2 or 3 years, God knows. Because there are many details that must be discussed within this constitution. Because today we are re-establishing the state and not rerunning the affairs of the state as they were in the past.
With regards to Iran, Al-Sharaa said that he believes the Islamic State should rethink its approach.
Syria cannot continue without relations with a large regional state like Iran, but it must be based on diplomatic relations, respect for the sovereignty of the two countries, non-interference in internal affairs, and being satisfied with relations that are consistent with the interests of the two countries without interfering in matters and provoking sectarian strife and so on.
On the situation in northeastern Syria, Sharaa said there are talks with all parties to resolve remaining disputes, including with the U.S.-allied Kurdish Syrian Democratic Forces.
We hope that the new American administration will not follow the same approach of the previous administration in continuing these sanctions and will lift them without entering into negotiations or bargaining at all.
He added that the Kurds are, quote, part of our people, and they were oppressed as we were. It is our duty to protect them, maintain them, and return them to some of the villages from which they were displaced during the revolution. Also hoping that U.S. sanctions would soon be lifted, the new government in Damascus has been seeking to reassure its neighbors that it has moved away from its roots in Islamist militancy.